Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Valerie, and we're at my home. So today we're going to review the Kasa Smart Doorbell. Now we're really excited about this. A lot of our friends use Kasa products and they really love them. So we're excited to test out this new smart doorbell.
And Kasa sent us this for the review.
Yeah, that's very nice. So let's check it out.
Open it up. I'm excited to see it.
All right. So this has,
There's not a lot in the box, is there? Look at this.
What's a smart
A
doorbell?
lot of fuzzy stuff.
All right,
Hey.
Here's the directions.
What does it say here? Oh,
Download the Kasa
it's got
app.
a little thing here for downloading the Kasa app, so that's good.
Oh, and it's got a
The GNU General Public License.
Public License notice. I haven't seen that.
So that means it's open source, right?
Yeah. And here it is.
Oh, that thing's nice.
It's small.
Look at that.
It's
It's
really light.
lightweight. There's no battery in this. This is powered by your doorbell, so you have to have the doorbell wires to do it. All right, so this is pretty nice, though. That's pretty cool. Cute. It's got the camera.
It's an interesting shape.
Must be a microphone here, maybe? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is an interesting shape, but you can see the button here to ring the doorbell.
And here's some wires.
So this is nice. They gave us the extension wires. A lot of times, you know, they fit onto the back of this. A lot of times when you get these, they don't, but this is nice. It gives you the extension wires in case you need to make your doorbell wiring longer.
And here's a
Mounting plates.
little wedgie thing if you need a wedgie.
So this is a plate you would put on if it's just standard. And then if you need the 15 degrees, I'm going to assume it's 15 degrees. We'll find out when we mount it. But there's a 15-degree plate so you can actually go in here and mount it at an angle. So that's kind of a nice thing to have. We don't use the angle plate because our doorbell's situated correctly, but if you need it, they give it to you.
Here's a sticker.
Ooh, this is a
Must be a mounted
drilling template.
Yep.
Everything's in there.
And a chime. That's a nice, cute
Okay,
little
so
chime.
this is a chime. Just plug it into the wall, and it pairs up with the doorbell. And I like these because at first I used to like the fact that you could hook up the chime in your house. But then you start finding out the darn things never work correctly. So it's great they give you this because you can put this in any room, right? You're not stuck with it being your doorbell chime you have or don't have. So that's kind of nice.
Well, here's some more screws. Looks like a little reset thing.
Oh, the reset doohickey. That's kind of nice. And the mollies for the door. Is that it?
That's it.
That's all the fuzz from the box.
Some fuzz from the box.
All right. So that's it. So what else is it? What else goes with this thing here?
So it's got a 3-megapixel camera. It's got person detection, which is great. It also has local storage, so there must be a slot here for SD card.
Well, let's see.
Oh, there it is, micro SD. Put it in there.
Oh, look, it's like hidden. Oh, it's nice. Look at
And it's
this.
screwed in, so nobody can steal
Yeah,
it.
if you look at
Well,
this,
they could, but they have to work hard.
you have to unscrew this to get the card. No, actually, that's pretty smart, right? It probably also seals it from the weather because it's weatherproof.
Yeah. And it's got a 160-degree viewing angle. And, of course, it works with your favorite voice assistant.
Oh, that'll be nice. We'll see how fast it comes up.
All right. There we go. That's it. So Mark's going to go off and install this, and we'll come back and show you how it works.
First, let's take a look at how good that 3-megapixel image is. It's very clear. Kasa keeps track of why it recorded a video. Motion, doorbell press, and person detection. You can filter out the recordings to find, for example, videos of person detection. Clicking on the image will play back the recording. Let's take a look at person detection for both the daytime and the night so you can compare. The top is me detected in the daytime and the bottom me again at night. In both cases, the camera recorded a short 1 to 3 second pre-roll. I left the sound on in the daytime one so you can hear how well it recorded. Hi there. I'm just came to check out how your doorbell works. Thank you. You saw the night actually recorded slightly faster, maybe 1 second. Both recorded for the full 36 seconds and certainly captured me before I entered the scene. This is really important so you don't miss someone. As you can see, the doorbell works well. Now let me show you how we installed it and the settings. Start by turning off the power to your doorbell at the breaker. Then remove the old doorbell. Now, before we install the Kasa doorbell, remove the cover on the back and insert a micro SD card and close it back up. Attach the pigtail clips to the doorbell wiring using the supplied wire nuts. Then mount the base to the wall, making sure the doorbell wires come out the center. Then attach them to the back of the doorbell. Make sure they point in the same direction as we did, or you will have issues attaching the doorbell to the base. Attach the doorbell on the base starting at the top. It is a bit of a pain to get it to clip in, so you may need to fuss a bit. This is certainly an area of improvement for Kasa. Don't forget to turn back on power at the breaker. Next, you will need to install the doorbell in the Kasa app. After installing the app, you add the camera by selecting the plus sign, device, and then the model of the doorbell. The light on the top of the doorbell will start to blink orange and green. You will need to go to your phone's Wi-Fi settings and select the Kasa doorbell. Then, enter your network SSID and password, and the app will pair to the doorbell and connect to your Wi-Fi. The doorbell works with Alexa. Since we had other Kasa products, we had already installed the required TP-Link Kasa Alexa skill, so it was immediately discovered. Don't worry though, if you haven't, you can add the skill later, and it will discover your Kasa doorbell. Name the doorbell and enable notifications. In our case, when it asked to format the SD card, it failed. Turns out we needed a firmware update, so if you have the same issue, select Disable 24/7 Recording. We will enable it later after the firmware update and formatting of the card. Next, you pair the Chime. Plug it in, press the sync button 3 seconds, and tell the app to pair. At this point, install is complete. Kasa will then offer a Kasa Care free trial. With an SD card, you can only view events. You need the subscription to download the events. We ended up subscribing. Now, we are asked to update the firmware. You are also prompted to enable person detection, which, as you saw, works well. You are asked to turn on the doorbell camera. Why it is not on by default, we don't know. Then, you set motion zones. This is a handy feature to prevent unwanted motion detection. Up to 4 motion zones can be created. Now, by selecting the gear icon, we enter the settings. We can turn on 24/7 recording now and format the SD card. Here you can turn on the various types of detection, motion, person, or even sound. You may want to select the types of notification you will receive and when. Be sure to change the video quality to 3 megapixels to get the best picture. Select a lower resolution if you have a slow internet. Finally, be sure to set night vision to auto. There are other handy settings for you to explore. Finally, with 24/7 recording, you can play back anything the SD card recorded. They provide a handy timeline which shows where and when it recorded, plus clips of motion type events for easy selection. Well, this is a quick look at the Kasa doorbell. We've been using it for a while and it works well. Thank you for watching.